Welcome back. This time I'm going to show you how to regex a local file. I've had a little mess with this because it did go a bit wrong, so this isn't the first time we're doing this video. I've not had a great deal of practice, but it is working finally. And all I've done is I've made a file up, I've kept it all the same, and all I've done is change the name on each line. So we're going to try and just get certain bits of information out of a file, which can be handy, especially for sort of web scraping and other things. It's definitely a handy tool. So yeah, first thing you do, import re, because you're going to use it down here on re.compile, which is, if you're going to be doing a lot of regexes, then you'll just get used to that. That's what opens this and compiles sort of your results, I suppose, but you just use that every time. You put something equals read.compile, then that will come through that. So anyway, I'll work through it as you go. This is just hashing it out, so yeah, but open file equals open that we've used before, and then the file you want to open. So a quick way, go to there, copy that, as we'll be opening this test print. Change these slashes, okay, and then put slash test print dot text, and that's just telling it to open the test print text file. Oh, sorry. And then you've got to put read, so it'll read it. So you'll open that file, read it to get some information, and then you'll just put for item, so saying if there is an item in open file. Okay, and then because it's a for statement, you need to have this or you'll get invalid syntax. We'll run it. There you go, so you need to have that to work onto the next line. Yeah, and then we define, so obviously that's defined what an item in this lot of code is. So basically told it what an item in this text file is, and you called it item. It's quite simple. And then you'll define item regexs equals, obviously you keep an item up here because as you'll see down here, that's what you're going to regex. So if there's something in this file, which is that lot, then then item equals read.compile, and what'll happen is it'll start reading this file now, basically. So working its way across all the way through it from start to end, and you've got to tell it what information you want. So you'll just put this, put that in there because you only want this bit, and we might as well get the age while we're out here. Let's change these up just so it shows. $29, it can be 27 on him. Yeah. 25. Right, let's put some other bits in as well just to show you. Okay, just what happens when there's a difference in it. So what it'll do, you told it then basically read along until you come to a name, which would be the first character in this case, but it could be down here, it could be over there. But in this case, it's the first character. So it'll find the N, the A, the M, the E, all the way across until you tell it to stop searching and you want that information, which you use that for. It's what I use. There's other ways to do it. I've seen a lot more complicated ways of doing it, but this works for me. I've got quite good at it, so that's what I use. And then it'll carry on. Get the space, and his age is, and his age, space equals 27. So obviously you want to tell it, I want this as well. And then it'll find I've just left that in just to close it off basically, and then you just tell it that's it, that's all I want to know. Not bothered about everything else, just ignore that, and it'll find this and this, it'll get to the, and it'll start its hunt again from the start. So it'll get to the, and it will just come down to here, it'll find name again, all the characters in name, and it'll do all again until it's the end of the file. You'll know it's finished, and that'll be that. You won't do any more. So you just put .find all. This is what tells it to carry on going. Just go and get me everything. I want everything in the file that's in between that little bit and the bits I want are these. So yeah, .find all, sorry. And that's in item. Obviously item is that lot, because you defined it up here as for item in a read of that file. Yeah, .find all. So that should go along, and then you put for name, age in item regexs, so you define it again. So if there is name within all this surrounding it, and age within all this surrounding it, matching exactly, then print name and age, and it should print out. All being well, but you will notice this is why I changed it, that it's only got the men's name. It's not sexist, it's just because it's the way it is. What you'll notice is it is looking for his. It's just what you told it. Don't have a go. And so you need to tell it to ignore this, because there's differences and you want to get everything, but you don't only want his. Oh, Bob's a her. Right. So what you will do is you will put this in, which ignores it basically. So that should get everyone 20th century and all. There you go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, was it? 10. Oh, I can't have too many. I can't roll twice. So yeah, it's got everyone there, everyone's involved, everyone's happy, and it's got everyone's age. There you go. So that's quite a simple example. Obviously you define two things here, because you've told it you want two things. If you take one of them out, it'll tell you there's too many values to unpack, I think. Oh no. Yeah, it's just because obviously you've told it name was in there. If you go the other way around, sorry, and you take one of them out, put it as an ignore, then it tells the values to unpack. Because obviously you're asking for two things, but you've only told it you want one. So you need to get it right. Yep. Excuse me. And that's basically it. Right. Seems simple-ish, but it does get more complicated, and obviously when you go into web scraping it's a lot different because not everything's as nicely laid out as that. Or it might be in around a load of other stuff, but we'll do that next time. What you can also do, which I didn't go on to before, but I'll briefly look on now, is concatenation, which is what you've done here basically. It's what you call it. It's putting bits together, quite simply. So you put name, comma, age. If you put name and age, it will print them, but stick them all together. So I'll just put the comma in, and it puts a space in for you, rather than print that plus age, obviously because they're both defined already. You can't just stick a space in. 2 seconds. So yeah, because they're already defined, you can't put a space in. So that's where your comma comes in. Stick space in for you. And you can concatenate a string on the end of it, so basically just add in a string. You can put the comma or you can put the plus because you can put the space in yourself. And that's, yeah. Will probably throw up an error here. Oh no, it's worked. Oh. Normally breaks when you don't want it to. Yeah, so basically that's printing name, age, and that's it. So you can add it on, or the reason to show you is you can put print name equals plus plus. So you'll need a space in there because you've got your plus, or you could have, yeah. Age equals a space in there. So you've got to put your plus in. And name equals age equals. So it's just a good way of grabbing loads of info and you can stick it how you want it. Basically, yeah, that's it. What you can also do is dot replace, which is a handy thing. So you got print name, and if you don't like me and you don't want Tony's there, you can dot replace Tony with, I don't know, Barry. I prefer Barry more, so we'll stick him in there instead. And then obviously you've got to put age in as well. Well, you haven't got to, but if you want to print age, you've got to put age in there. So Tony should become Barry. And that's another good thing if you've got, I don't know, some extra characters on the end of stuff you don't want. You can get rid of them. So if you dot replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with, I'll just put a plus in to show you it's doing something. Oh, sorry, yeah, if you save this first. That's what's here. And there you go, see, it's got this 1.5, it's got a plus in, so obviously if you don't replace that with nothing, you can, it's just a nice way of tidying things up to get your results how you want them. Okay, I think I'll call it a day now because it's gone on a little bit longer than I like to, and next time I'll show you about regexing, or web scraping as they call it. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a little bit more, and it's getting a bit more exciting now. Yeah. So, and I'll see you next time.